Welcome back to a Faster PC live support. I know you've been waiting all week for this show. Well, you don't have to wait any longer. Get excited. This time, this is exciting. We're actually going to be helping people resolve their computer problems. We may help you resolve your computer problems. So give us a call, 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Or you can head over to our Facebook or YouTube video. Either go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Go to YouTube. YouTube channel is kind of new, and we don't have as many likes over there, but get over there and you can watch the show there as well. Or you can head to our website at fasterpc.com. We have links to both our Facebook page and our YouTube channel where you can watch this show in its entirety. And you know what? If you're driving down the road, you're doing other things, you're not able to watch right now, you'll be able to watch the show in its entirety at your convenience after the show is over. So, but if you have a computer question, if you have a computer problem, if something's not working, now is your chance to get your problem solved for free. Give us a call, 772-340-1590, and let's see whether we can help you on this show resolve your computer problem. Also, we do have technicians that are standing by in the shop ready to resolve computer problems, and we'll be there today until 2, but you don't have to wait until then. Remember, computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Yes, you do,
Yep.
and we are back ready to answer your computer and technical questions. Hey, this is going to be a great show. I did want to let you know that last week we did actually go over some of the streaming options and answered some questions. And I actually rolled out some of those videos out to separate videos. So if you are someone that maybe you didn't want to watch or listen to the whole show, maybe you missed it. And we showed last week, we went over how to watch movies that depict the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, how to watch Major League Baseball games for free. Also, how to watch your team every time they play Major League Baseball for free. We went over all of that last week and rolled those out into separate videos on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. So you can head over there, you can watch that, you can see it, and you can get just that video if that's all you want. Of course, you can listen to the entire show as well. We also rolled out from the previous week, we rolled out a segment where we talked about how one of our clients actually received a scam message on their computer. This is something that happens on a regular basis. We saw it again this week with actually at least 2 of our customers, and they also, just like the customer from the previous week, well, it's 2 weeks ago now, but we just again rolled that video out, but this, what we're talking about is the type of message where you're browsing the web, you're minding your own business. You could even be at the Microsoft Start page, which is the first page, the default page. If you haven't changed your default page in Edge, Microsoft Edge, which is Microsoft's browser, their newest browser, when you open up Edge, that Start page, you could actually have a situation where you actually have an ad on that page that is infected, and that ad launches a malicious script that will come up and say something like, your computer is infected, call this number, and people call the number. In fact, one of the customers that came in this week, even though he said, well, I didn't call them. Well, as we got into the conversation, we realized, well, he did actually call them, and he talked to them for a little bit, and he got suspicious and realized that it probably was a scam. So instead of instead of continuing that conversation, he hung up the phone and he called a faster PC, and we were able to help him resolve that issue. Now, one of the things that we are seeing that's fairly new that we haven't seen before is that the page that they are actually loading is an actual official Microsoft website, and so we'll talk about that here in just a minute on how they're doing this, how this is happening, so that you can actually see this, and I'll actually show you on the screen, the type of message that is coming up, so that you can actually see this and see, that you're not, so that you don't get deceived by this. But we actually have seen this in two of the clients that called this week, and we were able to get rid of this. So first of all, let me just explain how this happens, why it happens, and what's going on. And I'll switch over to a full screen to just demonstrate. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to launch the Microsoft Start page, just so or Microsoft Edge. You can see the Microsoft Start page. Now, it's going to look a little bit different from my end, because I have some browser protection plugins. I have some browser protection plugins actually installed, and those do protect my computer. But the Start page is the default Start, and it actually has various articles and news articles, but it's also typically you're going to see ads. Now, again, I have some ad blockers that are loading, and those ad blockers are helping to protect me. I also have Conceal, which is our advanced browser protection, and that actually what it actually does is it actually does provide advanced browser protection. And what we actually saw is if you have one of these images that is on the page, that is on a server that is infected, you see hackers are constantly trying to break in to servers and on the web. And if they break into a server, they can infect that server, and sometimes they can actually infect the files that are on that server, which can include images. And so when you go to that page, what happens is you actually get this image that's infected loads, and it actually launches malicious script that will say something to the effect of your computer is infected, we noted illegal activity, your computer is locked, something like that. I'll switch over to a screen where we have a screenshot of the actual one of these actual computers. I actually took a screenshot. I did block out the number to call, because we don't want anyone to call this number. It's not really, and it says that it's from Windows Security. It says that it's from, there's Windows Defender that's mentioned here, Windows Security mentioned here, call Windows Support, Microsoft call support. None of this is Microsoft. None of this comes from the Windows Defender or Windows Security. This is all a scam trying to trick you into calling that number. And again, some of our customers do call that number. Some of them even let hackers and scammers into their computer, which is a dangerous thing. And they're doing this, by the way, fully trusting that this came from Microsoft, that this came from Microsoft Windows, not realizing that this actually is a scam. And so what actually happens is they're actually talking to a scammer. They're letting a scammer or a hacker into their computer without realizing that this is a scam. Now, thankfully, the two customers this week, one of them called us immediately because she's been through this before and she knew the drill. The other one actually called the other one actually called someone. They called the number first, and they talked to the number. And during the course of that, they realized that this is probably a scam. Now, one thing I want you to notice on the screen, and I'll verbally describe this for those that are listening on the radio. But the website is a random set of characters followed by .z13.web.core. But what comes right before the .com or the .net in this case is Windows. So this is Windows.net. Now, Windows.net is an official Microsoft page, and it's the official website for the .NET software, which is a part of Windows, part of Microsoft's operating system. It's an add-on that a lot of programs use and depend on. So by using it, and the way they're using this is they're signing up for a Microsoft cloud-based service where they get a certain amount of storage, and this address is designed to be a temporary address until they port their own domain name over to this site. But what they're doing is these hackers are using this address temporarily to scam people and to trick people into calling them, letting them into their computer, and then trying to get access to their system. So you don't want to fall for this, though. You want to actually call someone that you know and trust, and a Faster PC is someone that you know and trust. If you ever see anything like this, you can give us a call, 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978. We can help you.
To a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-5090, 772-340-5090. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Or you just go to our website, fasterpc.com, click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here. We're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. This is Brian Longworth, host of a Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, a Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to a Faster PC, or a Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
From the founding of our company, a Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to a Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean a Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups to QuickBooks, Metisoft, and SoftIn support. support, from wireless networks to hardwire networks. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a faster PC.
Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio, this is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page. Or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do. And we are back ready to answer your computer and technical questions, ready to help you resolve those issues. We can answer your streaming questions. If you have any questions about anything that's out there, we can help you. Technical related, cybersecurity, computer issues, we can help you with that. And I wanted to continue. Of course, it's all based on your questions. So if you have questions that you want us to answer, you want us to go over, it doesn't matter if it's on a different topic, we can cover it. So just don't feel that you have to stay on the topic that we've been talking about. You can talk about any topic, and we can help you. Now, but I did want to continue on this issue because we have so many people that are having these issues where they actually have situations where their computer, they're browsing the web, they're minding their own business. One of the customers told me he was on a cruise site. Another customer told me they were trying to buy something from Amazon. And you have to realize that even these big companies, they can have ads on their site, and those ads sometimes come from third-party servers, and those third-party servers can be infected. And we did in the last segment, we showed that page. And by the way, I'll switch back over to that page. So this is the type of message. And by the way, when this comes up, what happens, sometimes you actually even hear an audible message, and it will tell you, do not turn off your computer. Call this number. And these windows actually are multiple windows that are loading within this page. So what happens sometimes, there is a way to hold down the Alt key and press F4. And what that will do is it actually will close out windows. But there's multiple windows here. Every one of these little boxes is a window. So you can close that out and it'll close that one out, but the rest of the page, which is malicious, is still there, and the other window that closed out will almost immediately reopen. So it can be very difficult to get rid of this type of a message that is popping up. But what actually is happening here is, again, a hacker is using this site that is an official Microsoft site temporarily. They're using it to try to trick you into believing that it's a legitimate Microsoft site, and they are a legitimate Microsoft support techs, and you can call them. And by the way, they may actually have some technical skills. Obviously, they have some technical skills. They built this site, but when you have to realize, when you call them, you're calling the ones that provided the message on your screen that says your computer is infected, when in fact, in most cases, it is not infected, and you don't need to call them or deal with that. So what we did when the customers called us, one of them, we had our remote support software installed, and we were able to actually get in, close out the window, and we were able to then scan their system, make sure their system was clean from infections, make sure that there was no remote support agents installed by these hackers and scammers. And that's really important, because one of the things is, we have customers that have said, hey, I didn't let them into my computer. But they actually did. They don't even realize that they let a scammer into their computer. They were just talking to the scammer. They were following the instructions of the scammer, and the scammer walked them through, letting them into their computer. They didn't even realize that they had done this, and that the hacker or the scammer did have access to their system. So we search for that. We make sure that the system is clean from that. And then we also check browser protection. And we have here what's called basic browser protection, and we have advanced browser protection. So our basic browser protection is uBlock Origin and Malwarebytes Browser Guard. And we install these a lot of times when people have infections. We install these for their system, or they get one of these types of messages. We install these, and you'll see that this particular customer had both of these, uBlock Origin, that's this red shield, and the Malwarebytes Browser Guard, that's this M there, had both of those installed and active and protecting their computer, but this message still popped up. And that's one of the things we are seeing and we've seen this in the last few weeks, is that these because these sites are very new, they're not known, and so what happens is they're not labeled as dangerous, and these sites aren't blocking them. And so we have what's called advanced browser protection, and I'll switch over to actually show you advanced browser protection, and I will actually also verbally describe this for those that are listening just listening on the radio. But we do have an additional plugin that actually, what it does is it analyzes every single site. And every single page that is bad, or it checks every single site. It's using artificial intelligence. So in real time, it's able to analyze a site right before you get there to see whether that site is legitimate or not, and it will actually shut that down and block that site if it believes that it is a fraudulent site. And if it does warn you, you still have the chance to go and actually look at the site and bypass. And you have that really with all of these plugins. You can say, listen, I'll bypass the security and I'll go on to the next step. But with this particular plugin, it doesn't actually load the page on your computer. It loads it in what's called a virtual computer. So this company has virtual PCs that they can roll out on demand when you need it. If you want to say, hey, I think this site is legitimate, I want to go look at it anyway and see what it would do, see what it looks like, you can actually click to go look at it, but the page actually loads in a virtual PC, so it's not actually interacting with your computer, and you could actually just close out that tab if you had an issue. And I'll actually give you a little bit of a demonstration. The demonstration I give you, most likely either Malwarebytes Browser Guard or uBlock will block this site. But one of the pages that we do, one of the sites that we use quite often is to find out what address, what IP address we're looking at is whatismyip.com. So we click there and we search, and it'll actually tell you what your IP address is. And so you can actually see what the IP address is. Now, sometimes hackers and scammers will come up with an address that looks legitimate but is really not legitimate. And so one day, and they do this to actually trick you and see if they can get you infected. And sometimes you can actually search for a site and you can actually go to a wrong address. And one day, instead of typing, I just wasn't thinking clearly, instead of typing whatismyip.com, because IP is short for IP address, I typed whatismyaddress.com. And so, and this was on a system, and I actually got a message that said that my computer was infected. Now, what you see here right now is that this is actually not loading on my system, and it's just going to a blank white screen. But in the past, when I've gone to this, and I went to this on a customer's computer, a message actually did come up, very similar to what we showed you a minute ago. I'll switch over there again. Very similar to what we showed you, where it just said, your computer is blocked, your computer's infected, and I was able to get rid of that message, but getting rid of that message, with this particular advanced browser protection, we can actually protect you from that type of message, so that what actually happens is that your system you don't actually see that type of message coming up, and you get a warning that again, if the basic browser protection doesn't protect you, the advanced browser protection provides an extra layer of protection. And that's one of the things that's really important with cybersecurity, is having multiple layers, not just depending on one tool to actually protect you. Because there are a lot of layers, there are a lot of options that can protect you, but nothing protects you from 100% of all threats. So what we try to do is to have multiple layers of protection. And what we did for our clients that called us this week, we actually, in the previous one as well, in addition to making sure that they had basic browser protection, we also installed our advanced browser protection. Now, the advanced browser protection does come with a cost. We're actually paying a provider. The technology does cost money to develop, and the virtual PCs that they have standing by for you cost money. But it doesn't cost a lot. Typically per computer, per user, it's $2 per computer or per user, and you're able to, and that's a monthly charge, and you can pay us if you're a part of our managed services clients. We can add that to your monthly payment. If you are pay-as-you-go client, then we typically will charge you for an entire year, and then the next year you'll get another invoice for that as well. So, and the reason we do that is we just don't want to be processing a $2 payment every month. I mean that would be a little bit ridiculous to process something so small. But one of our clients that called in this week is a managed services client, and when she called in, we logged into her computer, we got rid of the problem. We did add the advanced browser protection to her system. And so, she didn't have to pay for that service call, though. She didn't have to pay any additional because she's already paying a monthly fee that covers her in-shop support, in-shop labor. It covers remote support. It covers patch management, making sure that all of her patches are updated and so on. And we just added $2 a month to that service so that her computer has this additional protection, so that she can have this advanced browser protection to actually protect her computer and provide the additional protection that is needed, so that if in a situation where the two other plugins don't work, the basic browser protection doesn't work, to stop. And again, we have seen 3 times in the last few weeks, we have actually seen situations where the basic browser protection has failed to protect, and it does protect against a lot of threats, but it hasn't protected against every threat. And so the advanced browser protection was what we went to. Now, the other customer that actually called up was not on our managed services, so he actually paid a fee. He paid for the time that we spent working on his computer, and he was actually was happy to pay that fee. He did pay quite a bit more than the other lady, because the other lady is just paying a monthly fee, and that's designed really to be just an average of to provide coverage. We know that she's not going to need help every month, but when she does need help, we're going to be there to help her, and we were there. The other customer just paid us, and they paid us for the advanced browser protection as well. We can help you, whether you're a business, a home office, a residential client. We do have pay-as-you-go and managed services options available to help you.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now, or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC, or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
From the founding of our company, A Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to A Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean A Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups, to QuickBooks, Manysoft, and SoftIn support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a faster PC.
Welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to A Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need A Faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer and technical questions. And one of the things we're going to do right now is actually get into how to watch the Women's National College Basketball Championship game, and also how to watch the Final Four of the men's basketball, as well as their championship game as well. So one thing that's really cool, if you are a fan of college basketball, especially women's college basketball, and women's college basketball is receiving a lot more attention this year because of a young woman named Caitlin Clark, who has had a record-setting year. And her team will be in the championship game that she played last night. I actually recorded the game last night on YouTube TV, and I was preparing audio files for our show today and also for our church show tomorrow on WPSL, and then I went over and went to watch the game. Now, I tried first to catch up through key plays, and that feature wasn't working. I've done that with baseball. I've done it with football. With football, it's really good. It shows you like big pass plays, big running plays, big sacks, strip fumbles, interceptions, touchdowns. It shows you those types of plays and catches you right up to live. And with baseball, sometimes I found it to be a little bit disappointing. the catch up through key plays. I mean, a lot of times it doesn't really show you a lot of what I would think would be a key play. Like, if you had a strikeout, maybe show the last pitch of the strikeout. If you had it shows you definitely big hits. But the one time I've watched it, it didn't seem too appealing to me. Now, last night, unfortunately, the catch-up through key plays did not work. That feature on this particular game, the circle was just spinning. It never really finished. So I ended up actually watching the game and just fast-forwarding. I had to wait just a little bit because the recording started the end of a previous broadcast, so I had to wait for that to get over, and then I was able to fast forward right to where the game started, and then fast forward through all the commercials, and that saved a lot of time. The various commentary that happens while they're at break, and the halftime commentary and all that. Just fast forwarded through all of that. It still took some time to watch, but more time than I wanted to spend. But I was able to watch Caitlin Clark in Iowa. Her team did advance, actually won by 2 points last night. Very close game. They were actually behind very early in the game, but that game, the championship game, is against South Carolina and Iowa. Caitlin Clark plays on Iowa. South Carolina beat North Carolina last night, and Iowa beat University of Connecticut, known as UConn. So those games happened last night. The championship game for the women's is going to be at 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Now, this is going to be aired live on ABC. And the good news here is that if you do not have cable, it is very easy to get ABC for many of those that are in the radio listening area. And I know we have people listening to the stream, watching the stream. We have people that are in other states watching this stream on either Facebook or YouTube. But if you are in the radio listening area, it will be very easy for most of you to actually pick up ABC with a digital antenna. In fact, you don't have to have an outdoor digital antenna in most cases. I would say really if you have an outdoor digital antenna that is on a 20-foot pole, you would be able to get this probably anywhere in the radio listening area. But even if you don't have that, if you just have one of those little cheap antennas that you put near a window, I have a relative who uses one of those, and he is able to get ABC with that, and it's not outside. It's actually on the wall, kind of near a window, and he has the cable goes over to the TV. And so it's very easy to get ABC. And so you could actually get one of these cheap antennas and you could watch it. Now, if you want to get a higher powered antenna, and maybe you don't want to mount it right yet, but you want to be able to watch this, you could still use it inside your house. Just point it kind of in the direction you might have to aim it, tune it a little bit. But you will be able to pick up ABC definitely with that, and probably with even one of the cheap little antennas that you kind of hang on the wall. So that's good news on the women's side. Now, if you're on the men's side, the men's side will not be aired on a channel where you can actually watch this over the broadcast. It's not going to be broadcast where you can actually capture it with a digital antenna. The final 4 games, which will be today, this evening, will be actually aired on TBS and TNT. And then the championship game will also be aired on TBS and TNT. Now, you can watch both of these. It is to watch the entire Final Four, you needed actually 2 different streaming packages, or a streaming package that's really designed to be a cable TV replacement. Of course, you could watch it with cable TV, but if you don't have cable TV, and I know the reason we're going over this type of stuff is that there are a lot of you out there that are thinking, could I cut the cord? Could I get rid of this cable TV plan and save myself some money? And the answer is definitely yes, you could. And so we're showing you ways that you could watch these games if you didn't have cable TV. So what you would do if you want to watch these games is you would actually, on the men's side, you would actually sign up for True TV. And True TV, I believe that cost around $12 a month, and you can actually get that. So they do have a plan for just that, where you can actually watch that. Now there are other plans that have True TV that cost more. Also, by the way, the women's tournament has been broadcast on the ESPN brand, and some of the games, like the championship game, aired on ABC. So there is a streaming package that ESPN is now owned by Disney, and Disney has streaming packages where you could even sign up for a trial of Hulu plus Live TV, which would give you all the ESPN channels. It would give you the Disney channel, and it would also, and all of their content, and it would also give you the Hulu TV, and they do have free trials available as well. Of course, YouTube TV has a free trial. They have a package that's designed to be a cable TV replacement, over 100 channels. Sling TV has an orange plan and a blue plan, and I know one of those plans you can use. I don't recall right offhand which one of those plans has this on it, but you, with one of those plans, you'll be able to actually watch these games. And one of the advantages to Sling is if you only have certain types of shows that you want to watch and they're all on the orange or the blue, well, you could just subscribe to that, and it's considerably less money than subscribing to all of the other plans. So that's another way, and it actually does look like on Sling it's the orange plan that you would subscribe to, and that would get you where you can actually be able to watch this. Now they also have the Sling orange and blue, which includes 46 channels, including ESPN, TNT, TBS, and ABC, where available. So that's an option, for you as well. Now, so you would be able to with various options. DirecTV has a streaming package also with a trial. Some people sign up for the trial. You may like the plan after that and decide, hey, I want to stay on with this. I want to continue to watch, and you can do that. But if it doesn't work for you, then you can, if you don't like it, or maybe you just want to sign up for the trial just to watch these games, you could definitely do that, and you just have to remember to cancel it afterward if you don't want to pay for that service. So that's how you would actually watch these games, and you can watch that and be able to actually take part in this and watch those. I'll probably I already set the YouTube TV to record automatically the women's games, and I'll probably watch that on Sunday evening after my mom is in an assisted living facility. I'll go visit her and feed her supper, and then later on when I come home, I will watch that game. And one thing, the men's game, the championship game, will be on Monday evening, and so definitely, we'll be able to actually watch those and take part in that. And so, if you're out there, you're looking at your cable bill, you're saying, wow, this is kind of expensive. I don't know if I want to continue to pay this price anymore. Well, you have some options, and those options are to use a digital antenna. Some content is available with digital antenna. More and more, some of the games and some of the content is only available through streaming because the companies really want you to switch over to streaming, and they're paying big money to have games exclusively on their networks. And this is something we saw last year, Thursday, and I think even the year before, Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime. This coming NFL season, one of the NFL games will be on Amazon Prime. There will be another game that's on another streaming platform as well, exclusively on a streaming platform. So sometimes you need to sign up for some of these other plans, but these plans all have trials that you could sign up for just for that, or you could sign up for them and pay for them just for a month, and after that you could discontinue the service and still pay a lot less than than actually paying to actually go out and paying that cable TV package. And we have one customer that's paying like $300 a month for his television. That doesn't even include his internet. It's just for his television. You can actually cut the cord and save quite a bit of money, which will put money into your pocket and help you.
And we're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show, or just want to listen to it again or watch it again, because you can do that at our Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can not only hear the show, but also see the show. And when we've described and shown you how to resolve computer problems, you can actually see that and watch it over and over again at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to our website at fasterpc.com and clicking on the links. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5, and next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL. The title to tomorrow's sermon is What Jesus Did for Us on the Cross, Part 1. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church Facebook page, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. You can find a Faster PC's Facebook page and YouTube channel by searching for a Faster PC on Facebook and YouTube, or by going to our website and clicking on the links. While there, you can actually watch the show, not only hear the show, but also watch the show and see the steps that we go through to actually resolve computer problems. A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 on the east side of US 1, just north of Rio Mar. We're also on the web at www.afasterpc.com. Again, that's afasterpc.com. And you can reach us at 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
Before God created civil government, he created family. Before he created even the church, God created family. Families play a vital role in training the next generation. Commit today to nurturing and supporting families, especially your own. Families that are committed to God and each other can play a vital role in transforming our churches, cities, states, and nation.
This is WPSL Port St. Lucie.